your other shift duties. We'll begin with your second shift duty, greeting and serving guests.
Good evening. Friday enough to eat today?
Boy, I'll say.
Well, that's great. Would you care for some ham or beef?
A little both, I think.
All right.
Making friendly conversations like this is a big part of greeting and serving guests. At other buffet-style restaurants, guests often feel they're on their own. Once they've paid for the meal, no one pays much attention to them. At Old Country Buffet, we work hard to make sure our guests never feel that way. As a carver, you spend a little more time with guests and other team members. That means you have a great chance to make them feel welcome and appreciated. By greeting the guest warmly and holding brief conversations as you serve them, you say to our guests, "We're glad you're here." Let's take a closer look at greeting guests. Every conversation you hold with a guest should begin something like this.
Good evening.
Or,
Hi, how are you?
once you've greeted the guest, start a brief conversation. Try asking a question the guest can answer in a sentence or two. You might ask something like this.
Is it still hot out there?
Or this.
Did you catch a game last night?
Or this.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
Don't forget to hold quick conversations with our younger guests, too. Children often play a big part in deciding which restaurant their parents visit. We want them to feel welcome and special here, too. So start conversations with children by saying something like this.
What grade are you in at school?
Or this.
Have you decided what dessert you're going to have?
Or this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Once you've held a brief conversation, it's time to move on to the second half of this shift duty, serving the guests. Begin by asking,
Would you care for some ham or beef?
Ham, please.
once guests have chosen what meat they want, you'll carve a slice of it. Exactly what size of slice you will serve will be a judgment call on your part, unless the guest makes a special request. We don't limit the guest can have. We do, however, manage it to reduce waste. Here are some guidelines for knowing how much meat to serve a guest. When your guest's plate has very little on it, carve a full cut. Lay it over the bare portion of the plate. Children usually prefer smaller portions. Carve them a smaller cut. Place it on an open section of the plate. If your guest's plate looks like this, a quarter cut or a half cut of the meat the guest requests. Sometimes guests will tell you exactly what size of cut or number of pieces they want. Other guests will ask you to carve a slice thicker than our usual dime width. These guests all feel they're getting more when getting a thicker cut. Actually, the thin cut ensures them a tender piece of meat, which is why we carve dime thicknesses. If a guest asks you,
I'd like a half-inch slice of that roast beef, please.
say something like this.
I'd be glad to carve you that. Thinner slices are more tender, though. Would that be all right? You can always come back up for more.
Okay.
Of course, if the guest insists on a thicker slice, honor the request. No matter what the topic of your conversation has been or what size slice you've served, you will end each guest contact with the same phrase.
How's that for you?
That's fine, thanks.
Asking, "How's that?" makes sure guests are happy with the slice they received. If they're not, or if they also want a slice of a different meat, you can correct the situation promptly. Guests will sometimes ask you questions about the food we serve and how we prepare it. To be ready for these questions, make the most of opportunities to learn about our menu items. If you are asked a question you can't answer, find someone who can answer it. The nearest manager is usually a good place to start. Your third shift duty is maintaining the carving station. As you carve and serve meats, your station
March has come and gone again, and the future has never looked more grim. We can now use a little distraction. All the bad stuff
everyone. We are Hot City, and this is our very first Zoom show with the pack. Woo!
Wait, why am I the only one clapping?
Oh, it looks like everyone's on mute. Everyone, okay, click the little microphone in the lower left. Do you got it? You guys got it?
Got it.
Technology.
Yeah.
It's cool.
These days.
Sorry to our audience about the technical issues, you guys.
Yeah, this is our first ever Zoom show, so there might be some hiccups.
But donate to the pack at pack-theater on Venmo, and hopefully we'll see you back there in a couple weeks when things open back up.
Wait, what are you guys talking about? Why do you guys keep saying that?
What, donate to the pack theater? Well, we want to make sure they stay open, or else the only sketch night will be at UCB Sunset.
No. Why are you guys saying that? This is our first Zoom show. We've literally been doing shows on the Pack Twitch for like a whole year.
What are you talking about, Victor? It's March 2020 and Newsom just issued a lockdown mandate that goes all the way till April.
April? No, that's crazy. I'm sure it will be out of here before then.
I'm loving all this time at home. I finally have time to work on my screenplay, and like after I catch up on all the Netflix, but yeah.
And I started cross-stitching.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I just made this festive focaccia.
Ooh.
Okay, all right, guys. I see what you guys are doing. You're one division in the pandemic.
Yeah, Pandavision.
No, Austin, we decided on Pandemavision. Because Pandavision sounds like it's for a panda.
Yeah, you're so right. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, this is good. I can get into this. Yeah.
Do you want some sourdough starter? I've got extra.
Oh no, that's white people shit.
Oh.
Stupid white.
What else is everyone watching?
Oh.
There's tons.
It's the only thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this our segue? Okay. All right, everybody.
Yeah, this is
Bum, 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 bum.
Alex is going to put some brackets on the screen because it's March Madness Quarantine TV. Pot City has put together 16 TV shows that got us through the pandemic. And it looks like Joe in our audience actually mentioned one of our first ones. So we have a reality bracket versus our scripted bracket. First set, Tiger King versus Crime Scene. The Vanishing of the Cecil Hotel. Fun fact about Crime Scene is that Hot City, some of us binged it together for 4 hours, which was awful, right, guys?
Shout out to, what's the guy's name? The guy that found her?
Santiago?
No.
Santiago, that's my boy. Even though I don't remember his name, that's my boy. Santiago, rest in peace. He's alive still, but just rest easy at night. Anyways,
for this one, I was going to have us vote, but instead, I'm just going to give it to Tiger King because of Joe. Joe seems to like it. So you know what, Joe? You're the first one. Tiger King wins its first round. Second round, not first round. The other part of the bracket, the cult one. Jordan, you picked The Vow and Seduced. Why don't you tell us which one you think should advance? And also why you watched 2 cult shows about this.
Okay, well, I will confess I didn't watch all of them because The Vow is very boring. Seduced is pretty trashy. The Vow is like, oh my God, they played volleyball at night. Like, it's just like, it's very boring. But Seduced, like, there's animations and it's, they try to make it entertaining. The Vow is very much like, let me tell you every little bit of like minutia that we did in like our Microsoft Word program that we did to like, it
sounds like Seduced takes it.
Seduced is, yeah.
We'll be having Tiger King and Seduced. Moving on to the next round. Then comes the competition bracket. Austin, you picked both of these dating shows, Love is Blind and Too Hot to Handle. Can you give it to us? Which one should advance?
I think Too Hot to Handle should advance because it's so horny compared to Love is Blind because no one can have sex. Everyone's so horny. So yes, Too Hot to Handle is my choice because of how horny it is.
All right. Montana wins for being trashier.
I did a show last night and they said we shouldn't say horny on here. So horny is not a good thing to say. So don't say that.
Uh-oh. I meant it's more beautiful and loving. And yeah, that's what I said.
I hate to say it, you guys, pussification of Twitch. Am I right?
It's like,
You know.
Joe has not even seen Tiger King, and we advanced it based on this.
You know, sometimes when a reality contestant just loves another reality contestant, you know?
Exactly.
All right, next up, Great British Bake Off Holiday Edition, I think, and Florida's Lava. Anyone? I don't know if you guys have nothing to say, we might just do this on a voice vote.
I'm gonna go with, because I've seen neither of them. I'm gonna go with the Great.
Oh, you're gonna do it because it's food? No, I didn't mean it like that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Damn,
you realize you just fucked up, Pauline. You realize how you just fucked up. And you
all right, the original plan was on the count of 3, people just say out loud what they want, okay? And whatever sounds.
All right, let's
we gotta stick together, Pauline.
Because I want to eat lava.
1, 2, 3.
Bake Off.
Bake Off.
Because I am fat.
Bake Off.
Sounds like it's Bake Off, and Victor knows why. Now, I know. So sorry, guys. We're just beefing it out. All right, moving on to the scripted part. We got the Queen's. So this is what I call the European bracket. All these shows either took place in Europe or whatever, even fictional Europe. Queen's Gambit versus The Crown. I'm personally, I want to move forward. Like The Crown won the Golden Globes for best.
The Crown is a much better show.
Which is an argument against it. Is my idea.
Fuck the
The
Golden
Crown
Globes.
is a much better show. I'm sorry. The Queen's
I
Gambit.
disagree. I never in a million years thought I would find chess interesting, but Queen's Gambit made it work. And like Joe says in the chat, I'm a rebel, so suck it.
I love chess.
Mm-hmm.
Queen's Gambit it is then. It's everyone against Jordan.
All right.
I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Jordan, that's a check.
No, I love you. Thank you.
It
Queen's
did.
Gambit is advancing.
Gambit.
Yeah, talk about that. Well, I was actually thinking the next round would be the interesting. Emily in Paris versus WandaVision. As you guys
Emily
know,
in Paris.
I consider this the number 1 versus number 16 seed personally.
I mean, Emily in Paris, I feel like everyone hate watched it. And that's why, like, they sort of won by being, like, they sort of shit posted their way to success. You know?
Honestly, and that's still winning. That's still success.
They trolled the world.
Okay, that's a good argument for Emily in Paris. So sadly, goodbye, WandaVision.
The fuck? Hold on. What?
Second time in March Madness history, a 16 seed has defeated a 1 seed.
Are you talking about when? Are you talking about when Virginia would they beat Duke or? Never mind.
No, I believe it's UMBC. I don't know. I looked it up right before this. I only know it happened one time before.
I just wanted to confuse everybody else, Pauline. It's fine. We're getting moving past it.
All right, and the final bracket, which Austin Shower earlier referred to as our ethnic bracket.
Oh no! Oh,
He
I
also mentioned how much color I have, and I was like, "Whoa,
Austin.
dude!
I can't keep up with these terms.
I cannot believe he said that. First up, Lovecraft Country versus Bridgerton. I picked Lovecraft Country. I love it. Every episode was a different style. They did it before WandaVision did it. Jordan, Bridgerton was your pick.
Bridgerton is a horny, trashy mess with beautiful people, and a major plot point is that someone discovers that jizz is necessary to make a baby. And there is a major plot point. Yes, a major plot point involves a character looking longingly at a cum rag.
Alex, you gotta watch Bridgerton.
You gotta watch it.
For nothing else, the cum rags.
It's just so funny. It's so funny. Yeah.
Just say, Joe doesn't like our bracket. He said it's whack it.
Wow. Whoa.
I'll be honest. I haven't seen most of these shows, so I might agree with him in that sense because I haven't seen a good and the one show that I think is absolutely brilliant got beat by Emily in Paris. Okay, you can't base it all just on her beautiful eyebrows. We can't do that.
We heard that upsets
great
happened,
eyebrows.
Victor.
It is Emily in Perry. Get it right.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I wasn't in.
So
Alex, remember they didn't include me, Song, and Pauline.
fuckers. All right, we're moving for Bridgerton since Jordan got in words like cumrag and jizz. I mean, that's a winner, but it's not going to take you past 2 rounds. And then our final face-off: Warrior versus Hentified. Warrior is mine. It is about like Chinese people kicking ass in the 1800s in San Francisco.
Cool.
Hentified is Victor's. Victor,
It's the only like brown show. Like, well, no,
and
there's a
I
bunch
have the only Chinese show.
Okay, no, there was more. There's a lot of shows that people don't pay attention to, probably because they hate us. I don't know. The Vita, I think, is really good, but it was on Stars, so I think people just ignored it. It's very good. It not only focuses on Latino people and Latinas, but it also focuses on queer people, which it's really well, and it's awesome. I love that show. Anyways, Hentified's great though as well, and it was a little more popular.
Guys, it's gonna come down to one thing.
So listen, you guys, as you vote, realize that you're voting for who you prefer,
Exactly.
Asians or Latinos or Latinx people. Sorry.
Oh, come
Can I abstain?
You have to vote white people.
No.
You can't use your white privilege to get out of this.
Yeah, decide whether you like Asians or Latinos.
I've seen
Either
an
way, you're
episode of
racist.
Hentified, and I haven't seen an episode of the other show, so I don't know.
Warrior, say it.
I haven't seen an episode of Warrior, so I don't. I mean, I guess like I've seen Hentified, so I could vote for Hentified, but I'm not saying that I don't like Asian people.
That's all I'm hearing.
That's all I'm hearing.
That's all
I'm not
hearing.
saying that.
Wow.
Ah.
Wow.
This is
Everybody else?
hot
Everybody-
city.
The truth, white judges. You are essentially our golden globes.
We gotta. Okay, we got one vote for Hentified. Lauren.
For me personally, I watched one episode of Hentified, and there was not nearly enough hentai in it for the title. So I gotta go Warrior.
Okay, I wouldn't even. Okay, I get it. I get it, Alex. I get it.
That's a reasonable expectation
come on.
to go into
Yeah,
that
truth
show.
in marketing, guys. Come on.
Lauren, we're going boy girl, or girl boy. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm responding to Joe in the chat, who says 1 year in and the racial tension in Hot City is still bubbling.
Taco Bell or Panda Express.
I gotta go with Hentified.
I know. I knew Lauren loved the brownies.
Wow.
I love brownies
Love us.
and
We
I
love us.
love brown ease.
All right.
All right.
Well, guys, on that very deeply problematic note, I just
What about Austin?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to weigh in on the ethnic section for quite some time. I'm gonna have to say I'm kind of feeling Warrior. Unfortunately, you guys, I'm sorry. I love Chinese people.
Okay, guys, make that quickly. We need somebody quickly break the tie. Come on, first person to say it breaks the
Anyone
tie.
in the chat want to voice Warrior or Hentified?
Joe, why don't you just pick one?
Joe,
Joe,
as our former director, as our still current director.
We got
I
to
apologize.
talk. We got
We
to
got Taco Bell.
all right.
I think we got advanced Hentified. George
Somebody says
_
Taco Bell.
H12 got it first. So.
All right.
Thank you, George. You like those crunch wraps, breakfast crunch wraps? I get it. I get
I'm
it.
telling you, we got good egg rolls.
Authentico.
Good
All
spring
right.
egg rolls.
Well, guys, this bracket's making me think of all the wonderful TV that came out this pandemic, and some of them start getting really specific after a while. Did you hear that they remade the Queen's Gambit for another market?
What?
Yeah. It's, for international distribution. Apparently, this is a really big market. A lot of households. Let's check it out. Let's just check it out. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's roll it.
Men are gonna come along and want to teach you things. Doesn't make them any smarter. You just let them blow by, then you go on ahead and do just what and how you feel like.
How does it feel to be the only cat in the tournament? I'm worried about you.
You're spiraling out of control!
This is a disgrace to the game.
Ain't no rules in the
Ted.
can't play.
Hello, Wanda.
What?
Wanda, I've returned.
Victor, what are you doing?
No, I'm Vision, the android. You know, I've been brought back to life with the Mind Stone. You call yourself a WandaVision fan?
No, I don't call myself a WandaVision fan because it's September 2020 and WandaVision doesn't exist.
But I glued this stone to my head for this.
Well, you're not doing it right, Victor.
Can we finish up the show? I've got a protest to get to.
Which ones?
I don't know. I can't keep track. The one today is either to defund the police or to get a second stimulus check.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get one of those things.
Guys, I got it.
A stimulus check?
No, COVID.
Oh.
Oh no! How do you know? Did you take a test like during our show?
No, but I just took a shit and I couldn't smell anything.
Oh
Ooh.
no!
Okay, let's. Want to get back in that bracket?
Yeah, I think this is a good time to get back in the bracket.
All right. Well, this time I think we were hoping to let the audience vote, but so maybe we won't advance to the end. It depends how the voting goes. Well, this is our Elite Eight now, guys. So the first game is Tiger Blood versus Seduced, the something Nexium cult. Tiger Blood advanced in round one just based on Joe's.
Tiger Blood?
Tiger King.
Tiger King. Oh my gosh, I don't know what that was.
Tiger's blood is a delicious.
Pauline.
Well, Tiger Blood is, but also wasn't Tiger's blood a flavor of like snow cone or something like that at one point? It was like
Wasn't
cherry-like.
it also like a Charlie Sheen thing where he was like, "I'm drinking Tiger Blood"?
It was.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah.
Tiger
that's why I
Blood
called her
versus Tiger
Pauline,
King.
like Charlie Sheen Pauline.
That's good. It's not, but it is.
Thank you.
So, anybody want to say one good thing about Tiger King, which it turns out Joe hadn't even watched?
Well, Joe, you should because the guy has your namesake, Joe Exotic.
That's not someone you want to be like.
No, he's not. Carol Baskin wears some very good animal prints.
Oh,
Can we all agree that she was
back in style?
maligned unfairly?
I think she was very
No,
much
hell no.
maligned unfairly. I don't understand why everyone thought she was a villain.
She killed her husband.
No,
It
she
sounds like you had it
didn't. And
coming.
she runs an animal rescue. I was like, why does everybody hate this woman? Also, leopard print is a neutral. It's a neutral. You can wear it with everything. Anyway,
Jordan's got some thoughts.
Whoa.
I'm out here for Carol Baskin. I don't
I
really like
also
the
vote for
series
Carol
because I feel uncomfortable watching people be bad to animals.
Well, I would vote for Seduced. If it were up to me, I think it was the superior Nixium cult documentary. They go into specific ways how cults work, and I learned a lot for my cult that I'm going to be launching here on Hot City Network. So if anyone else wants to check that out, I definitely recommend it. You can learn a lot about cults. So I'm going to vote for Seduced. That's my argument.
Should we just vote now?
Yeah,
Sure.
what's going ahead, Pauline? You're the boss.
Okay, who's up for Tiger King? I feel like the two Carol Baskin crazies. Oh, and Alex.
Why are we're getting rated, by the way?
Yeah,
we're getting rated.
yeah, what is
I don't know
happening?
What does that mean?
Guys, we're
Uh-oh.
live. Mediocre Films is rating with a party of 37.
Hey,
We're getting rated.
mediocre films, more like mediocre. Damn it!
Holy shit.
I'm so confused.
We have 63 viewers. This is the highest viewer count we've ever had.
We're getting rated.
Hey, Raiders, can you let us know how you feel about the Seduced Nexivism cult documentary versus Tiger King?
Yeah, it's all on you
We're trying to advance our brackets, so we need to have people in the chat tell us.
Let's just finish this one. I'm so confused.
Declare
All right. We're gonna go Tiger or King, because I also will just go with the Carol Baskin. I don't think Austin's argument's any
Justice for Carol!
Justice for Carol, hashtag.
This is getting political.
Too Hot to Handle versus The Great British Bake Off. Sex versus food, you guys. Which do we need more?
Come on, mediocre films.
I vote for food every time.
I vote for food as well.
I vote for the one with the horny people.
In order to well, I guess I don't release. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The H word people.
I was gonna say in order to skirt expectations, previously mentioned, I was gonna not vote for food, but then I realized a lot of expectations are that I actually would vote for horny people. So either way, I'm not skirting expectations.
You guys, there's a lot of food in the thing.
The chat is blowing up with food. I think we're gonna have to go food.
Food. Let's go with food. We gotta honor the chat and go with food.
Food takes it. The Twitch fan base,
Guys,
not that into
the epic showdown though, I think, is the Queen's Gambit versus Emily in Paris. This is where it's gonna get, I think, a little nasty. I don't know what you guys think.
Lauren, do you want to correct her pronunciation again?
Yes, it's Queen.
Oh, sorry.
Queens. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one. Queen. Sorry. I wanted to do it. It seemed like you're having fun.
So everyone in the chat, let us know what your thoughts are. If anyone in the world likes Emily in Paris. It doesn't seem like anyone in the world does.
We still have some votes for food.
And yet
people are still voting for food.
And yet it beat an original show like WandaVision. I'm confused.
Look, I'm sorry, but the crowd did not show up in the first round, and WandaVision is out, Victor.
It's too
late. So it's too late.
Let it go,
Sorry,
Victor.
you just gotta let Wanda, just let her go.
We are
But
advancing.
I think
it looks
at
like
least
we're letting the audience decide, and they are overwhelmingly by 3 votes to none. Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
This is my chest clap.
And
Okay,
the last bracket. Wait, Victor, yes?
I was just gonna say we should vote for Queen's Gambit because women's empowerment, and typically male-dominated fields. It's a beautiful thing. That's all.
That is a beautiful reason. I support it 100%.
Don't tell me I'm
we
not a
also gotta
feminist.
fuck Emily in Paris, which I think is fair because it's a bad show. So,
I agree. You know,
Brother Wags, yes, Joe, I agree.
Emily in Paris
Shout
reminds
out
me of
to-
the time me and my friend. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what that story was about, but I bet it involved pegging.
I was going to say hookers.
And moving on to our last bracket.
Last bracket, Bridgerton versus Hentified. Victor, you can argue again, and yeah.
We've got 2 Bridgerton votes in the chat already. I just want
Let me make an argument.
Oh,
Let me make an argument. Bridgerton, we put in the ethnic bracket, which is bullshit. Yeah, there's ethnic people, but it was a fucking white-dominated show. We're really gonna do that? Come on, Hentified.
We're rewarding Shonda for trying something new and different.
Would you say that's a white-dominated show? It had a black male romantic lead.
I haven't seen it, so I'm.
You haven't seen it, like
I'm assuming
the dude, the swoony guy is a black man. I mean, the Queen of England is a black woman.
He was really bad on SNL, though. Just saying.
I actually thought he was fine.
Oh, I thought he was great.
But honestly, I was too busy thinking he was very hot.
No Harry Styles. He's no Harry Styles. That's all I'll say.
The audience is calling for Bridgerton, so I'm sorry, but
So
adios,
Bridgerton
Hentified.
The audience is racist. and I'm gonna have to have a talk with you guys. You know we are known
It's
for our
because the show with the cum rag gets to go ahead. So.
This is
All right.
bullshit.
Wow.
I protest this.
I just will keep saying cum rag because apparently that's allowed on Twitch. So here we are.
As is pegging.
Oh, I don't think
Also,
it is.
I'm gonna throw this out there while we do have the party rating us. Please donate to
Pack Theater.
And maybe someday y'all can come out to Los Angeles and see us perform live.
Yeah.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, I take my clothes off a lot.
He does.
Sometimes on stage.
Yeah.
All right, we have our final four. We'll be back at the end of the show, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and speaking of Los Angeles
It is.
residents, it's not just people who live here, right? There's a lot of other creatures that live in this fair city. Wouldn't you say, Jordan?
Yes, many creatures, including my cat, who made us a little video that we're gonna watch.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he can use Adobe Premiere. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adobe Premiere.
Premiere, yes.
Oh God, I hate that so much.
I hate you.
Let's
We've
check
established this.
Let's check it out.
Ooh, guys, I'm so nervous.
Why? The show's almost over.
No, the election. It could go either way.
I can't take another 4 years of Trump. He's messed up everything.
You want to know who's really been messing up everything?
What?
What?
It's been Agatha all along.
No, Victor, it's not WandaVision. It's PandaVision.
Pandemavision.
Right, thank you. Pandemavision. It's November. It's election night. Agatha Harkness isn't a thing yet.
I mean, well, she was in the comics books, but
You know what I mean.
sorry. To be honest, I actually put the wig on to try and cover the Mind Stone, which I didn't do a very good job of, but I can get it off. How about this? I'm Cardi B in the WAP video.
Didn't that come out in the summer?
Wait. Yeah, but it's wet ass pussy. It's good for any time of the year.
What is love if not WAP persevering?
True. True.
So sweet. What a beautiful notion.
Might
So
be
beautiful.
of a cut.
I love that.
I think I believe Jordan has an exclusive interview. So maybe we should get out of here and let her kind of take that over. There's some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, better than Oprah and Megan.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a scoop. So, Amazon has a new logo, and I'm got a chance to interview the new logo. I'm really excited about it. So, Alex, let me know when we are live with the logo. All right, we're here live with the new Amazon logo. How would you like to respond to some of the chatter that you resemble Adolf Hitler?
I don't really see it. It's a piece of tape, not a toothbrush mustache. I don't really understand the furor about it.
Führer?
Oh, yes, that's what I meant. That's what I meant, of course.
What do you plan to bring to Amazon?
Oh, well, yes, I've been working on a book, Amazon Prime Kampf.
What?
Well, yes, it's about the struggles of the workers at the camps. I mean, warehouses.
I'm pretty sure you just said camps, but let's move on. I've also heard you're spearheading a new Amazon propaganda department.
Yes, available now on Amazon Prime.
Don't you think that's a little concerning given that Amazon is such a large company and operates with so little oversight?
Nine. Nah.
Also, I have to ask, what is this I hear about a planned annexation of Netflix?
Well, we've been trying to come up with a way to truly dominate the streaming market. And I think this is a final solution.
You know, this interview is getting a little weird, so we're just going to end it here. Thank you so much for joining us today. New Amazon logo.
Okay, well, just remember what I always say. Kyle Bezos!
Okay, that was a lot. All right. Oof.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
That was something.
Amazon
So,
strike, y'all. Not even just
Yeah.
because of that logo.
Ooh, yeah.
but it does make me feel better about not buying stuff from Amazon. What a day. So Pauline, are we at the last?
We have
the
reached
final four.
the final four for our
Whoa.
March
Woo!
Quarantine TV. This is it, people.
Oh my God.
We made it.
That's it.
Oh my
Emerging
God.
victorious from the Colts and crime bracket, Tiger
Yes.
King this time.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. Yes.
Coming out of the competition bracket, the Great British Bake Off. Food made it all this way.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Out of Europe, the Queen's Gambit. And finally, out of our ethnic bracket, Bridgerton.
Why do we call it that? We shouldn't call it that.
Austin gave it the name. and
I like
Austin
it.
says-
If a white man says he likes it, then it's good.
and
Thank
it's good.
Thank you.
A little sad that this is the one that beat all the really ethnic shows, but okay, it's not appropriation. Okay, so first off, Tiger King versus the Great British Bake Off. Somebody make an argument. Can the British Bake Off do well now that it looks like the Rain Horde has left? The ones who propelled it to that victory. Tiger King, what's your argument? How about Lauren?
Tiger King versus Bake Off. I gotta go Bake Off. I can feel good about everyone on that show, even when they're the backstabber.
There's no backstabbing. The only backstabbing that ever happened was someone took someone's ice cream out of the freezer and it melted, and it was like the baked Alaska thing, and that was like the only backstabbing, and I'm pretty sure it was an accident.
If you didn't cry, you have no soul.
Yes. It was Ian and what's her face, and that was like, it was clearly an accident.
Wow. Well, it sounds like Bake Off has the momentum right now. Audience, if you do care, put something in there. But anybody got an argument for Tiger King? I mean, it was the first pandemic hit.
Can I just say the guy got game, Joe Exotic. He got game, okay? He getting people that aren't even gay to marry him. I think.
Yeah,
like, that's
married.
Game. That's game. It also might be a little bit creepy and, but it's game. You know.
It technically counts,
Okay, well, I'm going to vote Bake Off. I think I want something sweet and nice out of this. So if we can get one from you guys, Bake Off will move on. Okay, Joe keeps making a reference to Austin's shit joke. Are there many shit jokes that I'm just missing?
I took the shit, but I couldn't smell it because I have COVID.
Oh,
Remember?
God.
Yeah.
But you're cured now.
Oh yeah. But way back when. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on. British Bake Off then.
Hey, look, it advanced all by itself. That's crazy.
Yes, we had to first establish that Austin can in fact now smell his own shit.
I can smell my own shit.
Thank God.
Or maybe he was talking about Austin's numerous shit jokes, as in like a joke that isn't good.
That's what I thought he meant. That is legitimately what I thought he meant.
That could be what he meant. That happens too a lot.
The shit joke is capitalized, and so I assume that means the specific one as opposed to the many. Anyways. Queen's Gambit versus Bridgerton, guys. I've got to make the argument for Jordan about Bridgerton. Sex and cum.
Hey, Queen's Gambit had sex and cum too.
I got really drunk and watched all of Bridgerton in one night, and if that's not a quarantine TV watch, I don't know what is.
Ooh.
Yeah. I guess I will say I feel like the Queen's Gambit is probably a better show, but the Bridgerton is more of like a trashy pandemic, like Alex said, binge show. Like you can just watch it in one day.
Bridgerton then.
Good.
Let's do it. Bridgerton to the finals.
You guys, Queen's Gambit isn't getting a second season, so that should speak.
Well, the book is over. I mean, there's nothing. It ends with her winning.
They finished the book in Big Little Lies in season one,
true.
and yet here they keep going.
And some of us have Queen's Gambit fan fiction we're working on and trying to get sold. So think about that.
What are you doing with those pawns, Austin?
Don't worry about it.
All right,
Have any of you got? The book is really dark, by the way.
Which one? Queen's Gambit?
Yeah, it's way darker than the.
Oh.
At
Is there
least I
suicide?
haven't finished it yet, but her childhood was like more abusive and fucked up than in the movie or the show.
Oh.
Anyway.
All right, well, we got to crown a champion. We got British Bake Off, which, fun fact, was not even originally one of the original 16. Damn, Lauren, you really got it. That was a last-minute entry.
Last-minute entry was my nickname in high school.
I want to make an argument for the winner. I want to make an argument for
versus Bridgerton. Victor, you have the floor.
Okay, look, so I like basketball, so I watch basketball. My team is Arizona State University, and any of you simpletons that like to make simple jokes about Arizona, fucking come up with a new school to make fun of, because everybody makes fun of Arizona State. Great. Anyways, Arizona State is who I always go for, but they've never even got close, and that's okay. WandaVision is my Arizona State in this baby. I still think WandaVision should win. I think we should just say fuck the rest of the bracket.
Say WandaVision.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you know what? Wait, what happened?
Nothing. Just everyone got very quiet.
Oh, I was like, did we get mute? Victor, it's not happening. WandaVision was legally eliminated in the first round. They're not coming out from the dead to do it.
Here's I guess, so is it Great British Bake Off the holiday edition? Is that the one that's in there? Or it's just the Great British Bake Off?
I believe technically it should be the holiday one. I fucked up on the logo department, but only the holiday one qualified by being a pandemic release. I believe, per the rules, the very strict rules of quarantine.
Yeah. Because if it's the Great British Bake Off in general, I think that is the perfect show. The holiday version, as a fan of the show, to me is always slightly disappointing because it is like sort of stupid in comparison. It's like, I don't know, it's just sort of like they make like goofy, they're like, make a Yule log or like make cake pops, and it's like people from previous, like who didn't win previous cycles, and they're like, oh, it's Christmas, we're so excited about but like the Great British Bake Off is amazing, and it's like the perfect,
I agree.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I guess
nice. Even when they're mean, they're nice.
They're never mean. Like, they're never really mean.
Yeah. They're just like so stressed.
Like when they're disappointed, they're like, this is disappointing. They're not like, get out of here, you know?
Yeah.
Let's do another voice vote.
Oh shit.
So whatever sounds louder on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Avenger 10.
WandaVision.
I think WandaVision won it, guys. I'm sorry, but
I
per the
turned my
new rules,
volume all the way
it
up.
happened. Wow, WandaVision really out of nowhere.
Yes!
WandaVision is the greatest show, the Quarantine TV.
Yes!
Wow.
I
The
won.
surprise underdog takes it all.
Really underdog.
There's no rules. There's no rules that say
There's no
an
rules.
underdog.
Can't
That
play.
say an underdog can't play. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Once we gave it to voice vote, we gave it to voice vote.
Give it to voice vote.
You fucked yourselves because I turned my volume all the way up and screamed into the mic.
Wow.
You cared a
What
lot more
is
than
cheating
anybody
if
else
not
did.
volume persevering.
Yeah.
Loud
All
next
right.
power.
Is that our show? Are we done?
That's it.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
One last comment from Joe. Loud Latinx power.
That's right, brother. That's right. Viva la raza!
Yes.
Also, don't drink coconut water. But
Should I play us out? You guys want to sing a song as we say
Ooh,
goodbye?
what song?
Play us out.
Agatha all along.
I don't know. I'm just gonna play some chords and we're gonna make some stuff up. Ready? Try to just follow my lyrics that I'm gonna make up off the top of my head. Ready?
And donate to the Pack Theater. Pack Dash Theater on Venmo.
Donate to
Pack
Dash Theater.
If you don't, we will see you in person and cough on you. Is that a tune? I didn't tune my ukulele.
And I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.